The first thing I want to say about Flight is that it's awesome. This is very important because most movies suck. This movie, however, does not suck, and I'll tell you why. 2 words. Denzel Washington. He has to be at the top of my list of favorite black people, right up there with Samuel L. Jackson, Martin Luther King Jr., and Jesus. Denzel could rape and murder my mother, upload the video to YouTube, and I'd still love him like his heroin-addicted girlfriend from the movie. Now, if you were confused by the previews of Flight like I was, you would think this movie is about a man suffering from the sudden fame of performing impossible aeronautical gymnastics while being mildly tipsy from the bar. Actually, it's about substance abuse. He was drunk off on the plane, he was drunk off his the hearing. No man could be that drunk and make me still want to hug him. Believe me, my dad tried. Now, if you're an alcoholic, there's a scene that's really difficult to watch where Denzel pours all of his booze out in various toilets and sinks and not his own gullet. I'm only mildly alcoholic. It was really painful for me to watch. The process of an addict turning his back on his friends and family over and over and over started to wear on me. It's like a one-note kick to the crotch that eventually made my balls feel numb. Could he just come to his senses and cry already? The best part was definitely the plane crash. And as we all know, Zemeckis is no stranger to plane crashes. Although I did miss the lifelong bond with an inanimate object. Wilson! This is the first time in 12 years that Zemeckis hasn't made an animated film. Actually, this is the first time in 12 years he hasn't made a film that sucked. Thank you for putting down the crayons and making a real movie this time! Flight attracted a much older crowd. If you combined all the ages of the audience members, you would span the entire course of human history. This was important because the first 5 minutes of the movie contained enough female nudity to make Anne Hathaway blush. It felt like I was watching porn with my grandmother, with less cookies. Which makes me think, did this movie really need to be rated R? I mean, sure, drunk can swear, but they also take long, drawn-out and vomit on strangers. That part seemed to be left out. Zemeckis, I want to thank you for redeeming yourself after Beowulf, Christmas Carol, and Polar Express, and returning to your roots of Forrest Gump, Castaway, good movies. And I want to thank you for letting Tom Hanks see other people. Final verdict, 93 out of 98 surviving passengers.